Hi, my name is Rik and I'm still documenting my body transformation journey. Not regularly, but still doing it. Except on Instagram. I'm more regular over there, so if you want to follow me, you can follow me on that platform. So the last time I uploaded a video like this was on the 14th of February, last month, on Valentine's Day, because I had nothing better to do. So I didn't make a long summary video like this in 45 days because of laziness. Nah, but I was preoccupied with other stuff too. But after 15 days of quarantine, sitting on my ass at home all day, I think it's safe to say that now I do have some time to make a summary video. So this video is gonna be a highlight on whatever happened in the last 45 days and what kind of change my body went through or new habits that I have acquired. It's gonna be fun to look back. So let's begin. So the last time you saw me, I looked clammy as fuck because I had the nastiest of flus. Not COVID-19, I'm pretty sure. Symptoms didn't match, thankfully. So I was basically decommissioned from the second week of February to the last week of February. During that time, I could not work out. Not only it is unsafe to lift weight or do cardio when you're sick or you're dizzy or your lungs are full of mucus, it is socially irresponsible to go to the gym and infect others. Something we're learning the hard way during this time of social isolation. After my recovery, I went back to the gym, but this time with vengeance. I thought I would lose some of my mini gains, but after a few reps, I realized I could push it further with more overload. I continued with my original workout plan for the last week of February and the first week of March. The whole routine was divided into 4 groups. Check out the episodes 7 to 10 to have an idea of how they were. But from the second week of March, my friend Brian gave me a completely new workout plan. The goal is still the same, creating a solid foundation for future cardio and strength training. For this plan, however, I worked out 7 days a week. On day 1, I did actual dumbbell deadlifts. My form needed some serious improvement. Then I did seated cable rope pull, wide grip lat pull down, then face pull, which was completely new to me, then some dumbbell bench presses on flat, inclined, and declined surfaces. Dumbbell flies, followed by a military press, and then reverse flies. Day 2 was more mellow but boring. It was 1 hour of incline power walk. I started my day 2 with some box squats to avoid injuries, since my knees aren't ready for actual squats. As you can see, my form is my weakness here. Then I did some lunges and man, I hated this exercise. Then I did some hamstring curls and then 30 minutes of stationary bike. Day 4 was more relaxed. 10 minutes of active stretching and 30 minutes of incline power walk. Day 5 was more ab related. With these exercises, I realized how weak my core actually is. I did crunches, or something that looks like crunches, lying leg raises, sort of, then some weird version of bicycle crunches, and then Superman. After killing my abs, I worked my other weak muscles, my calves, doing seated calf raises with neutral position, feet pointing inwards, and then outwards. During that time, I also did some outdoor running with Adonis, who is currently helping me ease myself into cardiovascular exercises without damaging my knees. Day 6 and 7 were supposed to be all about that 1 hour of boring incline power walk. But seeing how shit some of my forms are, I decided to focus on fixing them with Brian. The gym was empty as hell due to the COVID-19 scare. We worked on my box squats, crunches, and then leg raises. The bicycle crunches were replaced by mountain climbers. Then Brian decided that it was time that I started doing actual deadlifts with barbells like a big boy. Fixing the form while executing the cascades of movement while avoiding injuries is a huge challenge. It's a fun exercise, albeit a bit dangerous. But then 2 weeks ago, gyms were closed all over Quebec. Out of civic duty, we all started to isolate ourselves and maintain social distance. Home workouts replaced working out at the gym. And I'll be honest, home workouts are way more challenging. So for that, I did 3 rounds of box squats, knee push-ups, jumping jacks, Superman, cat and cow poses, crunches, leg raises, and finishing off with mountain climbers. But I only got to do it for a day. I get sick again. For the last 2 weeks of March, I had to rest and nurse myself back to health. Not to mention worrying whether I contracted COVID-19 or not. Thankfully, I didn't. It was just regular flu. And I was coping with the whole depression and anxiety that comes with the quarantine. But now that I'm healthy again, I will start to work out again. But I will focus on what truly matters: nutrition. I will follow a very minimalistic diet and restrict my calories at the same time. Now let's have a look at my stats. At the end of February, my waist circumference was 111 centimeters. My weight was 100.6 kilograms. My BMI was 30, which is technically obese, with 36.9% of body fat and with a resting heart rate of 75 BPM. At the end of March, things seemed to improve a little bit. My waist circumference is 109 centimeters. My weight is 100.0 kilograms. My BMI is 29.90, which makes me overweight, with 35.8% of body fat and a resting heart rate of 64 BPM, which is probably because I slept better, quit smoking, and didn't hang out around other smokers. I also acquired a new habit. I started to keep track of what I ate. According to my weight, I'm supposed to eat around 2200 calories per day. In order to lose weight, I need to be at a deficit. Now, journaling about your food intakes gives you an idea about your food habits. I'm also tracking the days I'm fasting intermittently, and I'm also keeping record of my macros. You can do it too if you use an app like MyFitnessPal. I'm very curious to see what kind of changes will happen next month. I'm going to continue working out at home, switch my diet to a mostly vegan diet with tons of lentils and cruciferous vegetables, drink at least 4 liters of water, and fast intermittently. For those who are stuck at home, now is the chance to experiment with new habits. Now is the chance to reflect and take a breather. See what works out in your life and what doesn't. And a big thanks to not only the healthcare professionals who are at the front line of this health crisis, but also a big thanks to maintenance professionals and all the essential workers without whom we would be royally f***ed. And don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, share. I don't know which social platform you're using to view this content, but you get the point. Stay up to date with my content, but most importantly, stay home. We gotta flatten the curve and we gotta do it together for our elderly and for people who are immunocompromised. With my shit immune system, I'm counting on all of you. See you next time.